Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. Preevil here with yet another unboxing video. Today I have for you this very, very large box from the company Highspots.com. Highspots, of course, is one of the best companies for pro wrestling gear and merchandise. I know I've mentioned in the past, but if you haven't caught me before, on usually Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, they've been doing a virtual gimmick table on Facebook, where they do a lot of deals on a lot of different things. Usually Thursday they have some sort of special guest from the wrestling world. They recently had Lex Luger on. I think Matt or Jeff Hardy. I think Matt Hardy's supposed to be coming up pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. They had Teddy Long on. Yes, they've had a lot of people. Saturdays is at the owner's kitchen table, literally from his house. It's hysterical. And then Sundays they do Last Gimmick Standing, which is always wild. They do a lot of auctions, a lot of crazy things. People bid some very, very high numbers for some of this stuff. Even if you can't afford it, it's fun just to watch and just to see the craziness. Good thing they do is if you hit $100, you get free shipping, and it doesn't have to be in one night. As long as you communicate with them and you pay in a reasonable amount of time, they'll let you go over a few of these before you get free shipping. This box finally arrived. It took a little bit, actually. It seemed to have gotten stuck in shipping at some point, or somebody missed a scan or something. I don't fully remember what's in here. I know there's an auction that I won in here. There's an autograph photo or two, and there's a special Bash at the Beach mystery box that I picked up. On some days, they seem to like to do some mystery boxes. It's kind of interesting, because I guess the more of them they sell, they'll start putting, like, better and better things randomly into them. I don't know. So you ready? Let's get to the unboxing! Sir Chomp. Be good, boy. So I don't know if the mystery box is just going to be kind of like separate in here, or if it's all going to be thrown together. So this will be a bit of a surprise. Let's see. I think it looks like the mystery is right on top. A nice rated R Superstar Edge backpack. In order to open this, I'm going to put the box down for now, because I don't have enough room here. Let's see. Check the pockets. It's actually a pretty good quality backpack. Might use this. If, I ever have a need to go out somewhere with a backpack again. Here's hoping. Okay. Oh, nothing in the front pocket. Let's see what's inside. Ready? Let's see. So this would cost $25. They said there should be at least $50 worth of stuff. And I've got Stuff magazine featuring Stacy Keibler. Summer edition. And it's not signed. I'd like to have something signed by her, but that's kind of interesting. I always liked her. She's still acting or something? I haven't seen her in a while. Let's see, we got... Yeah, I haven't seen like any unboxings of these or anything, so I really have no idea what to expect. Looks like a flag of some sort. I get it backwards. Ah, it's Gail Kim. Okay. I don't know if I could even get this thing on screen, but it is Gail Kim in a bikini. had another one of these recently, too. There must have been... I guess Impact must have done a series of these. Let's see. Ooh, looks like an autograph. You ready? My knowledge of the Diva time period is really weak. I'm sure people are freaking out right now. I can't place who it is. If you know, please comment down below and let me know how ignorant I am. I like getting an autograph in there is nice. Add that to the collection. There's actually a decent amount of stuff in here. A Villain Club cup. The Elite. What is this? Impact Wrestling. Officially licensed. Performance. I have no clue what the heck this thing is. Yeah. I don't know, but it's from TNA. Some sort of bracelet thing. Oh, feels like a DVD. What do we get? FIP Heatstroke 05. Night 2. Well, that's a bummer. I wonder how it began. Let's see. Roderick Strong versus CM Punk. Homicide versus Tony Mamaluke. She's fat. Steady Vegas and Jimmy Rave with Dave Prazak versus Mr. Milo Beasley versus Spanky and Sal Renaro. Just looking for names I know. Oh, Samoa Joe's on here. Oh. Add that to my DVD collection. Growing exponentially. Looks like another DVD. Ooh, Dragon's Gate. What's the name of this one? Heat 2013, Dragon's Gate, USA. The Young Bucks versus AR Fox and Akira Tozawa. That should be good. Johnny Gargano versus Brian Kendrick. Sami Callihan versus Jimmy Susumi. Samoa Del Sol versus Ryo Sato. Chuck Taylor versus Aita. Huh? Once again, sounds like some good people in there. Well, they jammed a lot of things into these. It's got a sweatband. Don't recognize the logo. Oh, it's WWE. Was that, Oh, I'm totally blanking on his damn name. The Miz. I think this is his. Looks like something he'd wear anyway. Let's see, hit the bottom. Some USA sunglasses. Not too shabby. A pin / keychain. The Lucha mask. And I know cool dog tags from Carlito. And I think that's everything. So, 2 DVDs and an autograph, plus a Bunch of random junk for only 25 bucks isn't too shabby. I don't know whether or not I could say there's 50 bucks worth of stuff in there. Seems like it. Unfortunately, not being overly familiar with all the wrestlers makes it a little difficult. I tend more towards WWE, and Highspots doesn't get to do a lot with them, unfortunately. Some bubble wrap, my daughter's favorite toy on the planet. Now we have my auction winning MLW King of Kings. I was hoping there was a see, I know it's signed by Dr. Death Steve Williams, who was the main reason I wanted this. Looks like Jetta. I think that's Sabu's autograph. Yeah, unfortunately I can't tell. Dr. Death was the main one I wanted. He's not a very easy autograph to get. Let's see. Christopher Daniels versus Super Crazy versus Fuego Guerrero. Steve Williams and PJ Friedman versus Mike Sanders and Jimmy Yang. Sabu versus La Parka. Jerry Lynn versus Mike Awesome. Dusty Rhodes versus Terry Funk versus Steve Corino. Oh, I think that one's Steve Corino. I remember them saying his autograph was on there. So that's not too shabby. I think I got that for about 40 bucks, which isn't too bad. Do wish it had a COA or something on it, but let's see. Up next, autograph foot. If you're a wrestling fan and a fan of the NWA, you should know this name, Magnum TA. He was basically on track to be a world champion and should have been a major, major star for a nasty accident absolutely ruined his career. This is him kind of at his peak. As you can see the COA with him signing it on the back. He was on one of the Thursday night shows, and he had so many entertaining stories. It's worth it to go back and rewatch it just to hear his stories. They're still all on Facebook. He had so many things about Dusty Rhodes and the NWA days. Right, looks like 2 things left. Up next, it's one of my favorite tag teams. Are you ready? I know you just saw a peek. We have the Road Dogg Jesse James, the BA Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. And if you don't like it, I got 2 words for you. I've been trying to get all of DX. I'm only missing 2 people right now. Of course, they're the 2 most expensive, but hey, you know. Certificate of Authenticity on the back. I was a big fan of these guys. I actually liked both of them way early on, back when they were, you know, pretty much nobodies. It was really nice to see them click and become as big as they have become. And they're both still, like, road agents and stuff, so they're still important to the company. And I have one thing left in here. Now, the 90s were an interesting time for wrestling. There were some characters that were utterly forgettable. Some that went on to become big stars. This is one I think he's probably one of the most memorable. Probably one of the biggest WWE stars from the mid-90s era. Are you ready? Do you know who it is? It's the Goon. Yep. If you weren't watching then, WWE brought in a bunch of pretty much journeyman veterans and kind of legends. It used them as like jobbers to the stars and gave them all really bad characters. This was Bill Irwin, who I used to love to watch in Global Wrestling Federation. He was one of my favorites there. He played the hockey player the Goon, complete with wrestling boots that looked like hockey skates, and he would use like a crash against the boards on the outside as like his finishing move. Yep. I know that era was horrible, but I've got a real big weakness. It was when I was like kind of at my, not my biggest, but just building up to like the point when I was really the biggest wrestling fan in my life. So despite the fact that I know there was a lot of garbage, I really like it, and I'm trying to get a lot of the wrestlers from back then. So the Goon is a nice one to have in my collection. So yeah, not too bad. Nice mystery box with some nice stuff. Several good autographs. I'm pretty happy with this all in all. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out their site, check out their Facebook page. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. I always appreciate those. Any comments or, anything I got wrong, or if you recognize an autograph or something, please let me know. I don't claim to be an expert on everything, just most. And, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button so you can get all of my videos. Go back and watch some of the past ones if you're new. And as always, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. Say bye-bye, Chomp.